This is an amazing opportunity, and I wanted to share my story a little bit and share how it connects with your story. And this is about a coach opportunity. This is about a coach opportunity for Beachbody specifically. And I want to tell you why it matters. And we've got a set of slides that I'm going to walk through, and I'm going to talk to you about why this coach opportunity matters. So first thing is, it matters for your own health. It matters for keeping your own health on track. That's what it's done for me. It has kept my personal health on track. It's an amazing community of health and fun. We have an absolute blast. Live workouts all the time, corporate events, regional events, national events. There's cruises, there's trips, there's just all kinds of fun activities. So it is an amazing community of fun. I've gained my best friends in this world of fitness, and I love it. It's also about connections and opportunities. So you'll see on this first slide in the top corner is an opportunity I had to be on TV last week, a couple weeks ago, WGN on a live fitness segment. And that's because of my Insanity Master Trainer, Susanna, who I had an opportunity. She connected with me, and it was a great way and just an opportunity to be on live TV. Like, I never thought that was going to happen. It was not something on my bucket list, but great opportunity. In the top right corner, I will get emotional. Sorry about that. Sean and Penny, thank you. What's amazing about this opportunity is that you never know lives that you will touch and how far and how long they may take. So Shauna is the reason that Jackie got into the business. And then Jackie got me in. So Shauna Penny came to one of my Insanity classes a few months ago, and it was just a blessing. It was a blessing to have her, and a blessing to see how her decision some 5-6 years ago to become an instructor and to take this coach opportunity seriously affected our family. And I am incredibly blessed and thankful for that. So it opens up opportunities. It gives you some connections you never knew you were going to have. It also provides, I'm going to call it life support. It provides life support for other people of you because you're a coach. So let me tell you 2 stories. One of them was from this last week. I have a friend from where I work who has been coming to my Insanity classes. And I teach Insanity a couple times a week. And he came, and after the class, he pulled me aside and said, "Hey, John, thank you for class today." And I was like, "Yeah, great. Thank you for coming." He said, "No, really, thank you. I just got a phone call that I'm going to need to fly to go see my mom, who is dying. And this is a surprise to me. And I came to class today so that I knew my physical body was fit, so that I was going to be able to handle the emotional toll that was coming." Hey guys, that's real. And the reason that I became a coach and became an Insanity instructor was for that moment, was for the moment where it matters in someone's life. So second story is a coach who just joined my team. And she joined my team literally a couple days later. Her husband went into the hospital and he needed to have surgery. And Jackie and I were walking with her through it. And she came back and said, "I don't know what I would have done without this coach opportunity, without the team, without the support, because I had Shakeology. I didn't have to eat the cafeteria food. I had a workout I could do to deal with the stress of being a mom whose husband is in the hospital." So the coach opportunity changes lives. I'm going to talk about the income too, because it changes financial lives too. So this is physical lives and financial lives. I'll talk about that as we get into the commission structure. So just wanted to say what an amazing opportunity this is. It has changed my life. It's changed a ton of people, and it's a blast. So let's keep moving here. So the second thing I want to talk about is a little bit more about me specifically. And these are just my details. You have your own story, and that's what's important, but I'm going to fly through this. So I'm a purchasing director at a local private college. So finances to me are highly important. And that's why this opportunity from a cost saving standpoint of hey, I replaced a meal. I'm replacing some snacks, cost savings with Shakeology, but also income opportunity. That financial stewardship is incredibly important to me. I am also a licensed professional counselor, so in the state of Illinois. And the connection that I saw is when I was in my counseling office doing formal therapy, and I was doing this coach opportunity at the same time. So I'll kind of paint the timeline, but I was doing them simultaneously. And I saw people's lives change and transform through physical health. I remember this one story. I was running a challenge group. This guy, after a week, said, oh my gosh, I've lost 5 pounds. I've never felt this confident in my life. Just keeping it real, right? Just keeping it real. That would have taken a year in formal therapy. A year. Once a week for a year for someone to come to that level of confidence. And because he was pressing play, because he lost 5 pounds, he gained confidence. So that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to pause my formal therapy career and I'm going to look into this coach opportunity more seriously. I'm a dad of 3 daughters. I have Kate, Julie, and Audrey. It is a full house here. Jackie and I are doing this, doing Beachbody coaching together, and I have a full-time job. It is a full house. I'm not busy. I'm super scheduled. Every minute, every hour, I'm super scheduled, and I love it. When I am present here at home, I'm present. When I'm working, I'm working. When I'm at Starbucks doing Beachbody, I'm present. So I don't have a ton of fluff in my life, but that's how I like it. I'm super scheduled. How I got into this, I hinted a little bit. So Jackie signed up under Shauna, and I was Jackie's first experiment. I was her first hey, my business is new. Drink this Shakeology. I'm like, you want me to do what? I'm a purchasing director. This is a lot of money. She said, for the health of my business, just do it. I said, okay. Now here's the interesting story. At that point, I was 30 pounds heavier than I am now. I had been on antidepressants for 5 years. And my life, I thought was just going to be that. I was almost 200 pounds, had never, ever been close to that in my life. Almost 200 pounds, felt horrible, lived my life on a couch. And I thought I knew what it was going to take for me to get back to health. I was a swimmer in high school and college, and my conception of exercise was 3 hours a day. So 2 workouts, hour and a half each, 3 hours a day. That was the only way I was going to get back to health. So that was my conception. So Jackie said, hey, do this and drink Shakeology and do an exercise. I said, okay, I'm a loving husband. I'll kind of play along with it. Honestly, a couple months later, I walked into my psychiatrist's office and said, hey, guess what? Shakeology has helped me to a point I never knew. The nutrition has given me energy and it's given me purpose. And I'm a licensed therapist too, right? We all have our issues. But I knew that it was rewiring my brain. I was giving it the nutrients I needed, and I never felt better than when I was doing exercise and proper nutrition at the same time. So not on the meds. I was safe on the meds. I needed that. But I never felt that energy and excitement for life as I did when I was exercising and had the nutrition I need. So I was depressed. I was medicated. And now I am empowering leaders. I am transforming lives. I'm building a team. And it's a blast. And I have fun doing it. So I'm Insanity certified. I'm a coach on Rock Solid. And we have an amazing team. I just love it. So I'll get into a little more. I have a passion for health and fitness and for and how I got into this. I'll tell the story a little bit. You'll see I've been a coach for 3 years. Been a coach for 3 years since August 2012. I did not take this seriously until July of 2014. So for 2 years, literally 2 years, Shakeology was arriving at my door. I was drinking it daily, but I had none. This was Jackie's thing. Go at it. I love you, honey. Have fun. This was Jackie's thing, but I was not going to do this. I didn't feel like I had what it took. I didn't feel like I had a story that I could share. But I just said, you know what? I believe in the system. I believe in the products. I'm going to keep doing it. So July 2014, I was in Vegas at the Beachbody conference. Jackie, I'm like, hey, you come to my conferences, my professional financial ones. I'm going to go to one of yours. I love T25. I'll work out with Sean T, but I'm going to hang out at the pool. Like, doesn't that sound fun? A couple days, like, I'm going to hang out at the pool. And what I found out at that summit in Vegas was that Beachbody, an international justice mission, which is a distinctively Christian nonprofit who rescues people from slavery and sex trafficking. They have a really tight partnership now. Beachbody has raised somewhere in the ballpark of $2.5 million in the last year and a half for IJM. And I did not know a ton about IJM, but at that conference, I was in this gigantic ballroom, like the biggest ballroom you've ever seen. And I ran into an IJM booth there. And I said, holy cow, why is there a nonprofit here? There are no other nonprofits at this conference. I'm pretty sure I'm at a health and fitness conference, and I'm pretty sure I'm still in Vegas, right? Las Vegas of all places. God met me there, changed my life. Anyway, so got connected with IJM and said, I've seen this business work. I've seen it financially work for Jackie and for our family. And I feel like I'm being called right now to help transform lives and donate my retail commissions to IJM. So I'm a Pearl personality, and there's that kind of giving, that kind of I will sacrifice for others. That's just how I'm wired. So I was able to kind of put some pieces together in my life and said, in that moment, I am going to do this. I'm doing this. I've been a coach for 3 years, right? Or 2 years at that point. I'm going to put my foot in the ground and say, I'm going to do this. So I'll show you my kind of graph of commissions since that point at a later slide, but that's what I'm going to do. So I've become kind of a spokesperson for IJM, and I'm connected with a local IJM cabinet here in Chicago. So I'm having a blast doing it. I love donation. It's how I'm wired. So I'll talk about that too. So on to the next slide. I want to tell you a little bit about Team Rock Solid. These are some stories on my own team. So Brian, he's lost 100+ pounds. But he had gotten to a plateau point, and he has now lost an additional 40 pounds. So on Shakeology, doing Live Insanity, he has got 21 Day Fix also. He's doing that. Andy is a dear friend of mine. He shared his story at the most recent Super Saturday. He got up on stage and said, John looked me in the face, looked me square in the eye, and said, I have a system that will help you. Shakeology and exercise. Do it, and I'm there right alongside you. And that's what I said to Andy. I said, Andy, I am going to do this with you. That's the power of the coach opportunity, is that you are changing lives. This is not just a instant fix. This is not something that people are going to forget. They are changing lives. So that's Brian and Andy. I've got a couple other people on my team. One I want to highlight is Teresa. She's my first success starter. So that means that she has changed at least 3 lives in her first 3 months of being a coach. Actually, Teresa, in the first 2 months of being a coach, changed 5 or 6 lives those first couple months. It's been phenomenal. She's brought a ton of energy to the team, and that's what you never know. So she was a customer of mine 1.5 years ago, bought a challenge pack, and then said, hey, I've lost 20 pounds. I'm feeling great. How can I help people? So you just pay it forward, right? You just pay it forward. So that's about our Team Rock Solid. I want to tell you a little bit more about Beachbody specifically. So Beachbody specifically, they started out, Carl Deichler and John Collin started out doing infomercials. So you guys probably still see Hip Hop Abs, Slim and Six, P90X, maybe a lot of you have a P90X gathering dust somewhere in a closet. You may not use it anymore. You may be moving on to other programs, but you probably may have a P90X. So they started out with infomercials. Now, the interesting thing about these infomercials is that the marketing is phenomenal. They had great success, but they were missing a component. They were missing a community component. So there were message boards, there was kind of online chats, but they really wanted to start pairing the people who were drawn in by these infomercials with coaches. So they started Team Beachbody. So that's the next slide. But while we're on this slide, Power 90. So you see that program that was 2000, almost 2000. That was my first program. So I bought a challenge pack in August of 2012, and being the financial director I am, I picked the cheapest one. So Power 90 had been out for 12 years. It was discounted. That was my first program. So thank you, Tony Horton, for getting me on board with Power 90. That was before P90X. So they launched, Carl and his team launched Team Beachbody, and it just revolutionized the industry. So next slide is since Team Beachbody. So as you can see, all of these programs and products have launched since Team Beachbody in 2007. So Insanity, Turbo Fire, T25, Asylum, Shakeology, all the flavors of Shakeology, Pio, Insanity Max, 21 Day Fix. What do we got? Body Beast, Masters Hammer and Chisel now. And they launched all of these products to further support the community. So now coaches, it's an organic thing, right? This is a business that's about networking and connecting and supporting. So since Team Beachbody launched, the growth of the company, the growth of the coach community has just been up and to the right. Yeah, up and to the right. And that's what we love to see. And that's what you see graphs and you love up and to the right. So let me show you that one next. So this is Team Beachbody's revenue growth. So 2014, you see a 500 million plus number. Beachbody actually became a $1 billion company. So they're doing it right. Beachbody is doing it right, and people are flocking. And that is why right now is a great time to really plug into this, because as we get into the kind of commission structure where there's volume, the sooner you take it seriously. I mean, I wish I would have taken it seriously 3 years ago, right? But my story is 1.5 years. Whenever is your time to take this opportunity seriously, you will jump in with both feet and you will jump in with that curve. So here's the deal. So I was a coach. I've been a coach for 3.5 years. In the first 2 years of being a coach, so from 2012 to 2014, I made a total of $10.75. Okay, $10.75. That's it. There's nothing else. $10.75. I don't remember how I did it. I really don't remember. I should have made $13, but I forgot to set up my electronic funds transfer, and they docked me like $1.50 for writing me a check. So $10.75. But since July, you'll see this other graph, and I just pulled my commission chart. So this is every week since July of 2014. You see on the left-hand side, I was pretty spiky. Those spikes represent retail sales. So I didn't have a team then. It was just me. So I was retailing. I was running challenge groups. You can see on that graph, I hit $100, couple $100 a week, but it was spiky. It was up and down. And then you can see I kind of reevaluated what I was doing and where my priorities were. And I said, I want to grow a team, and I'm going to put some effort into growing that team. So as you can see, there's kind of this middle ground where I'm still retailing, but I'm starting to get some cycle bonuses. I'm starting to grow a team. And with the team, there's a volume commission structure so that the work that they're doing and the work I'm helping them do rolls up to my cycle commissions each month. So as you can see, that's a chart of what it looks like, 70 some odd weeks. In the last 6 months, you can see how the compounding work that I did, so the foundation I laid over about 6-8 months of building a team has really started to take off. So I'm starting to hit $100, $200 a week. And you can see that gigantic spike, right? There's a gigantic spike. That was master and chisel. That's the beauty about growing a team and about helping them, is that when Beachbody and Team Beachbody launches a new product, it really provides an increase, a really spike in that revenue opportunity. What's interesting is I have maxed out my volume commission because of my rank. So I'm an Emerald coach currently. I have a plan in place to reach Diamond. So Beachbody encourages that growth, obviously, and I have maxed out. So Christine Dwyer said, go for volume first, then rank. So go for income, then rank. So I have maxed out my income. Now I'm focused on rank. Once I get rank, then I'll focus on income again. So that is my journey. So I've made $10.75, and my last paycheck as of Master and Chisel was almost $500. That's $500 a week, right? So I'm working a full-time job. I don't have time to pick up another part-time job, but I have this time. I have time in the morning. I have time at lunch. I have time at home. I'm giving up TV. I'm giving up some other things that were just fillers, but to see a paycheck of $200 a week or $300 a week or $500 a week is pretty substantial. And it has really impacted our finances and allowed us to save and give, allowed us to pay ahead for some things. We have a trip coming up in January, and flights for Jackie and I, and they're paid off now. So I'm not having to wait a month or 2 or 3 after the credit card comes due to pay them and to be worried about them. I'm using the money that I'm making, just my volume commissions, the rest is going to IJM. I'm using that to be able to support our lives, and the financial freedom is amazing. So take a look at that revenue growth. Take a look at my kind of chart. There's no shortage of customers. We have a society that everyone needs it. Just look outside your window. Look at a mall. Everyone needs this coach opportunity. They all need health. So the next opportunity is the coach growth chart. So once again, like I said, we're at $1 billion for revenue. The coach growth is at 300,000 plus, almost 400,000 coaches. So the good news is that there's coaches joining, and there's coaches who are interested in this. I wore this shirt, so Insanity, I wore it to the mall for Black Friday shopping. Yeah. It's called Wear and Share. So I wear it to the mall. I walk in a store, first store we walk in at the mall. The person, the greeter, says, "Are you a Beachbody coach?" I said, "Yes, I am." And got to talking to her. She's like, "Well, I've done Insanity and I would really love to get some help." I said, "Awesome." So people know about Beachbody. They've done an amazing job marketing. Everyone has seen the infomercials. They've maybe even had a product. I was teaching in the Sandy class for the youngest crowd ever, some middle school guys. And one of the moms dropped their son off and they're like, "Oh, you're doing Insanity? I did Insanity 3 years ago." So the brand recognition because of the coach opportunity is huge, because the marketing because of the coach opportunity is huge. So that's where the brand recognition is. There are 200 million Americans overweight. So let's do the math. There's 300,000, maybe 400,000 coaches. Not all of them are looking to be kind of business builders or looking to work the business. I wasn't for the first 2 years of my career of being a Beachbody coach. I was just using the product. So there's 200 million Americans only, just Americans, we're not talking about Canadians or anyone else overseas, 200 million Americans who are overweight. So the opportunity is huge. Anywhere you look, right? Anywhere you look, your family, your friends, strangers, neighbors, anywhere you look, everyone is trying to figure out this health thing. They're trying to figure out, how do I have more energy? How do I not get diseases? Disease, so like diseases, disease. How's my body not shutting down on me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? How do I deal with these cravings I have? How do I deal with the emotional eating I have? The coach opportunity can help them. So Beachbody is a young company. Started in 1999, 2007. It's a young company. We're just getting started. Carl Deichler says this from stage. He's like, hey guys, we're just getting started. This is nothing yet. So I'm excited to be along for the ride. Next thing I want to talk about is kind of the 4 quadrants of what makes Beachbody and the Team Beachbody opportunity unique. Okay, so there's self-help everywhere. You go to any kind of nutrition, vitamin store, there's tons of stuff on the shelves. There's tons of other weight loss solutions that people market, that people have tried, that you may have tried. This is what makes Beachbody and the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity unique. It's fitness, it's nutrition, it's peer support, and it's rewards. All 4 of those is what makes this powerful. You take one of those out, it's difficult. So there's a lot of other solutions out there. They don't have all 4. They may have 1, they may have 2, they may have 3. They don't have all 4, right? They do not have all 4. So when Beachbody was founded, it was infomercials to start. So that was just the fitness. They brought in the nutrition with Shakeology. They brought in Team Beachbody with peer support, and they brought in rewards, both rewards and commissions with kind of selling tools. You get little bobbleheads. Oh, that's silly. You get t-shirts, you get gear. 2 months ago, I got a brand new P90X DVD set. Huge, gigantic box, $300 worth of product in it, just because I helped 3 people. That's all I did. I helped 3 people get connected with fitness and nutrition, and Beachbody rewarded me with $300 of free product. That's crazy, right? But that keeps me, it keeps me motivated. It's fun. It makes some excitement to it. So those 3 quadrants, those 4 quadrants plus rewards is what makes this unique. And that's what's so exciting about it. Let me talk a little bit about Shakeology. I'm going to have a sip of my green tea. Hold on 1 second. So many of you either have been on Shakeology, you know what Shakeology is, or you are investigating it. So you're wondering, if I signed up as a Beachbody coach, would I need to do Shakeology? Here's my deal with Shakeology. I told you my story early on about my depression and how I feel like between Shakeology and exercise, my brain rewired to a point that my cocktail of medication, I was taking 4 pills a day, couldn't do. So the best nutrition that is on this earth, so Darren O'Lean, who started Shakeology with Isabel Deichler, he is called a superfood hunter. You watch one of his videos of what he does. Here's my quick picture. He scours and has scoured the earth, every single remote village, country, soil, tree that pops up, and said, what is the best out there? What are the best ingredients that are created for us to consume? He found them. You look at the label of Shakeology, look at the ingredients, and you'll notice 2 things that I noticed. I said, there's no chemicals in here. There's nothing artificial. That's huge for me. Okay, there's nothing fake. And 2, I can't pronounce these names, a lot of them, because they're Latin, and they're nutrients. Okay, they're nutrients, they're plant-based nutrition. I love it. I have mine every morning. I started Shakeology. I started back 3 years ago for my snack time. Snack time was really hard for me. When I got home from work, that was a horrible, horrible time. I'd get home, I would scour the cabinets, grab tons of crap, and eat it before dinner, while I was cooking dinner or while it was being cooked. That's when I started. Most recently, I have it for breakfast. I'm flying out the door. Like I said, I live a super scheduled life. I need a breakfast that I can blend in 10 seconds. That's what I got. I have Shakeology. I sip it with a straw on my way to work, and I know that I have my nutrition in the day. And that's what I just love about Shakeology. Another thing I love about Shakeology is that it is a dense dose of daily nutrition. I don't have to worry about trying to get other vitamins. I don't have to worry about going to the store and saying, well, I'm taking this supplement, but it's not really everything I need. I'm going to add in this, or I'm going to add in a different scoop of this. Shakeology has it. That's why I love it. That's why I just do it every day. There's not a day that I miss it. So it's got protein, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, plionutrients, adaptogens. Okay, here's adaptogens. Adaptogens help you deal with stress. Pollution, stress, just plain old stress, work stress, family stress, all of those things tax our body. And they create toxins. They also create an acidic life. So a lot of that stress that we're carrying creates a pH that's acidic in our body. So I've studied this a little bit. I don't have it all figured out, but Shakeology has an alkalizing effect and an adaptogen effect on that stress. So no wonder I feel much better, right? No wonder I have energy each day, because I'm able to handle the stress that I have today. I'll just share a story. I just had someone who did a 7-day sample of Shakeology. He's like, holy cow, my digestion's great. I'm like, it's kind of eye-opening, but that too, it helps your regularity and digestion. I know we don't talk about that much, but that's what it helps. So it's kind of funny, but that's great. So another thing about Shakeology is it comes in multiple flavors. So I'm a chocolate lover. But there's chocolate vegan, there's a tropical vegan, there's a strawberry, there's a green berry, there's a vanilla. So everyone can find a recipe that works for them. At less than $5 a day, so $4 and change, it is cheaper than any other healthy meal out there. So you go to Panera Bread, you go anywhere, and you're like, let me get the healthiest meal. Let me get the healthiest thing on the menu. $8. I walked into some place and bought a salad, $8. I'm like, can I just go home and have my Shakeology for $4? I just want my Shakeology for $4. So there's nothing else on the market that matches it. There's nothing else out there that matches its ingredients list and the power of the nutrition and the power that Darren O'Lean has packaged them all together and made them into something that's incredibly yummy to drink every morning or every lunch or every dinner. That's what's phenomenal about this. There's a secret weapon to being a coach. We have this that we can offer someone. Shakeology is a gift often. I talk to people about Shakeology and I say, guys, it's transformed my life. I want to give it to you. And yes, you're paying $4 a day for it, but it is a gift I want to get you connected with, because it is this revolutionizing product. That's not even a word, I don't think, but it revolutionizes our body because of its ingredients. So I can't speak highly enough. There's also something for everyone in Team Beachbody. So some people just connect with DVD and streaming programs. They love it. They're a consumer of DVD programs. They can't have enough, and they do them all. Okay, the online catalog, you look through there and you say, there is something for everyone here. There's kind of the fanatical level. There's the, hey, I just want something to do once a day for 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, Tony Horton's 10-minute trainer. I just want something that's set to music. Okay, we've got something like that. I just want something I want choreography. Okay, great, we got something like that. You know what, I'm a bodybuilder. I love lifting weights. Awesome, Body Beast is great for you. There's DVD programs for everyone. Now, recently, all of those DVD programs are streamable. There's digital access. If you travel, if you're a coach or you're someone considering this, if you travel, you have digital access to it. You can stream all the workouts, and that's something that is just unparalleled in this opportunity to become a Beachbody coach. Is you can offer someone a streaming workout solution that they don't have to deal with equipment. You can stream workouts that you don't need equipment with. There's also equipment. So if you're needing bands or weights, I've got multiple versions of weights downstairs because I need them. I need them to lift and to provide some body resistance. And that little red band is crazy hard. I just did a half hour of Pilates yesterday. It's crazy hard. Beachbody also has weight loss solutions. So 3-day refresh, ultimate reset, specifically geared towards weight loss. When I did the 3-day refresh, I lost 7 pounds. That's pretty significant over 3 days. So it works. I didn't feel hungry. I didn't feel like I crashed. It's specifically designed for either kind of an acute weight loss, or Ultimate Reset is a longer program that will both set you up well. And on the 3-day refresh, I learned that I love green tea. So I drink a ton of green tea now. Beachbody also has supplements, and I love these supplements. I have used them. I haven't used the creatine, but I have used the Recover, I've used the Recharge, I use the Energize, and I use the Hydrate. So I love what it does for my body. I love that I can recover faster in between workouts. There's sometimes I'm at least usually doing a double workout a day because I'm teaching Insanity and also doing my own personal health. 21-day fix extreme right now. A couple days ago, I did 3 workouts. It was a beautiful day here in Chicago, and it was December, and I said, I'm going to go for a run. So I ran. I had done a morning workout. I ran at lunch, and then I had Insanity to teach. So I had to hydrate. I had Energize. I had Recover, and I had Recharge that day. But my body felt great. The next day I woke up, felt awesome, felt like I got 3 amazing workouts in. So there's supplements too. So from what can you offer someone? They come to you with their needs of being healthy, and they say, do you have something to help me with this? Yes, we do. Do you have something to help me with this? Yes, we do. You've got tools in your tool belt, which is just phenomenal. So the other thing I love about Beachbody is there's proven results. I shared some of my own team's results. Beachbody has what's called this Beachbody Challenge. If you ever wonder if this opportunity works for people, okay? So if you ever wonder, is this just crazy? Go read their stories. Google Beachbody Challenge and read their stories. Read the stories of lives changed. Read the stories of weight loss, of health improvement, of strength gain. Read the stories. I have never, ever, ever, and I worked in a health club for a few years. I never, ever, ever saw this level of transformation. Never. It's phenomenal. Read those stories because you will be convinced that there's proven results. All these success stories. And my job as a coach is to connect people with a product that creates results. Beachbody products create results, period. They create results. If someone is willing to press play and hit that little blend button or put it in a shaker cup and shake it, right? If they're willing to do that, they will get results. The programs will get them results. I don't have to worry, well, will it get them the results they need? I don't have to worry about that as a coach. I have to worry about supporting them and being there for them, encouraging them and cheering them on. And on day 7, where they're like, oh my gosh, I want to give up, I'm right there with you. I just did my workout, right? So the results speak for themselves. As you can see, I mean, you look at any of these pictures, it's just amazing what results will happen. Now we have, let me talk, I'm going to go back on the slide. Let me talk one more thing about results. These are not instant fixes, okay? You don't lose 50 pounds overnight. You lose 50 pounds over 6 months. What I think is phenomenal about the coach opportunity is that you are dedicating your time and energy to help someone else over the long term. And you're dedicating yourself to help them during their life. Okay, all of us have watched weight loss TV shows. We have all watched them. Those are camps. So you kind of stop life, stop working, go away from your family, go away from the family systems that may be leading to your weight gain or leading to your unhealth. You go away from them for weeks or months on end. You have great transformation there, right? We all see it. The problem is that when you get back into normal life, it's sometimes a struggle. It's really sometimes a struggle. Now, the coach opportunity and what we can help people with is getting results during their life. During each day, how do you fit exercise and nutrition in? And it's not an instant fix. There's no weight loss camps. But everyone you see in those pictures has a story of them choosing, whether it's through an infomercial or from a coach connecting with them choosing to say, I want to take health seriously. All of them. And all of them have had a coach who has helped them along the way. So their story is a representation of the coach opportunity and a representation of the success of the products. So I wanted to go back and talk about that real quick. Peer support. Hey guys, you don't do this alone. You will grow and develop. You will become a better version of yourself because of the support of our team. So my team's rock solid. If you're on a team already, or if you're considering growing a team, you don't do it alone. Okay, it's super fun to fly to great locations and all get off a plane and have a blast together. Okay, that's kind of the fun thing, Nashville events, awesome. Yesterday, I was struggling, just to be honest, struggling. There's some fears I need to get over in my life. There's a message thread of a group of coaches on our team. And I reached out to them and I said, hey guys, I need some help here. Here are my fears. This is real. All of us struggle. Okay? None of us are exempt from that. We all have good days. We all have bad days. But it's who we're becoming that is important. It's who we're becoming that is critical. It's not who we are today, but it's the choices we make today. It's the choices we make tomorrow that will change the trajectory of our life. So peer support. We're here. I'm here. Even if you're not on my team, I'm here. Message me. Okay? Message me. Find me at an event and say, hey, John, I got a question. We are all in this together. I've worked in corporate environments where it's kind of cutthroat competition, right? Where it's just every man for himself, bottom dollar wins. Not in Beachbody. Not in Beachbody. Not at the events. Not online. There is no competition. There's some fun challenges. There's some fun like camaraderie and some fun like, hey, why don't we do this together? Hey, how did you do last week? How did you do? Let me learn from you. we're all in this together because we understand there's 200 million Americans' lives, not including those Canadians out there. We love those Canadians. I have family in Canada, New Brunswick, woo! Anyways, we understand that there's 200 million lives at stake, and we are here to do it together. We will transform lives together. So I want to talk a little bit about what is being a coach. What a coach does not have to be. That's probably one of the most important things, right? A coach does not have to be a fitness and nutrition expert. We have those. Darren O'Lean is a nutrition expert. He's a superfood hunter. We have those. When I press play, I'm defaulting to Shaun T or Autumn Calabrese or Tony Horton. Okay, I'm defaulting to them as the fitness expert. They've studied, they've learned, I'm defaulting to them. You don't have to be a fitness expert and a nutrition expert. You don't have to already have figured out your nutrition. You don't need to be a pinup model of anything. Okay, I signed up as a coach 3 years ago. I had lost maybe 2 pounds when I signed up as a coach. Okay, I was a little motivated by Jackie to sign up, but maybe lost 2 pounds, right? I had seen some results and I said, I think this is working. Why don't I get a discount on the product? So you don't have to be this specimen of a fitness person. All you need to do is to be willing to help. You don't have to be an experienced salesperson either. I don't have any sales. I've got some family members who are great at sales. I don't. I've never been a salesman, right? I've had some bad experiences with salesmen. I was hesitant to even consider this because I'm like, I don't want to be a salesman. Here's what the deal is. All of us have probably had experiences with bad sales, right? We just don't do that. It's good that we've had a bad experience so that we know if we're a coach, how do we not want to be? What do we not want to communicate? How do we not want to pressure people? How do we want to connect with them and be genuine and not be all weird? Okay. So that's what being a coach is not about. What a coach should be. A coach should be someone who is willing to share their story with others and help others change lives and achieve their goals. Okay. Number one, you're helping someone else. If you're a coach, you're signing up to help someone else. You can sign up for just to get the 25% discount on product. You can do that. You can also say, I want to help someone else. You need to be committed to the proof of the product. So there's 3 vital behaviors in coaching. One more sip of green tea. There's 3 vital behaviors. Be proof of the product. So if I'm not doing my workout every day, if I'm not drinking Shakeology, I don't have a soapbox to stand on, right? I can't say it works. I can't say that it's helped me because I'm not using it. But you be a proof of the product. You use it so that you can help others. When someone says, hey, I saw that 21-day fix commercial on TV. Can you tell me more about it? Yes, I can. I've done the workouts. Hey, I saw T25 on TV. Can you tell me about it? Yes, I've done the workouts. Hey, I heard about Hammers, Master, and Chisel. Can you help me? Yes, I've done the workouts. Be proof of the product. Invite. So opening up an invitation to someone else is one of the core opportunities of being a coach, is that you just invite. Now, this is not sell. This is not demand. This is not convince. All you're doing is inviting. And you don't stop inviting. Okay? Because I don't know what the official number is. Could be 7. Sometimes it takes people 7 times, 7 touch points for them to make a decision in their lives for health. You invite. Be proof of the product, and you need to be committed to personal development in developing and improving yourself. Personal development, reading books on leadership, reading books on how to overcome your fears, reading books on shame, listening to TED Talks, listening to YouTube videos. listening to podcasts, learning what it means to be an entrepreneur, right? So you load up your phone with podcasts, you listen to them while you're running. That's what I do. Or you grab CDs at the library, you listen to them on your drive. Tony Robbins says, none of us have extra time. We have net time. Okay, net time, no extra time. None of us have extra time. But we have times of the day where we have no extra time. He calls them net time. Net time. You're driving, right? You're driving. Could you be listening to a personal development CD? Yes. Could you be listening to a podcast? Yes. When I go for a run, can I be listening to podcasts? Yes. When I do a workout, now I've done a few of them over and over again. I know the moves. Could I be listening to personal development during that time? Yes. So find those extra time, those net times, and crush them. So you need to be committed to being proof of the product. You need to be committed to invite, and you be committed to personal development. And that's all it takes, guys and gals. That's it. You don't have to be this superhuman fitness person. You don't have to be this amazing salesman who has 6 figures of sales and you know all the systems. Now that may help, but you don't have to be that. You can be a John Glass and sign up as a coach and only make $10.75 in 2 years. But I never gave up, guys. I never gave up. I never gave up on myself. I said, I know these work for me, and I'm just waiting till there's a moment where I'm convinced that I want to do this. And when that moment came in Vegas, it happened. And you will have your moment also. You will have your moment in the future. So excited to tell you a little bit about the benefits of being a coach. You get to set your own work hours. My job, I work 8 to 5. Okay, my full-time job, I work 8 to 5. I've got some margin in the morning. I've got some margin at lunch. And I have some margin at night. Now, is there any job? I can't think of any other part-time job where I could say, hey, boss, I would only like to work about a half hour in the morning, half hour at lunch, and then, you know what, if I've got time, I can do some work at night. Okay? That's not going to happen. So I'm working about an hour a day. I'm getting my workout in, but I'm working about an hour a day. So I get to set my own work hours. I get to set where those work hours happen. Okay? They can happen here at this table. They can happen at a Starbucks. They can happen down the road at somewhere where I'm grabbing lunch with someone. It's portable. This income is portable. You can focus on this full-time or part-time. Right now, I'm part-time. I'm kind of looking at a different trajectory towards potentially full-time, but that is, it's your choice. You can either work as a part-time or a full-time job. You can build this online or in person. I'm an introvert. I can't believe I'm doing a video right now. I'm an introvert. I built my business on social media. There's something about introverts that I just can open up a little bit more than in person. Now, I've learned the in-person part. I'm a counselor also, so I love connecting with people. So I have built my business, both online and in person, as I meet with people who are local. But there's some people who I connect with over Skype or over FaceTime or over message, whatever it is, I connect them online too. And you get to share your passion and attract people. Okay? That's the benefit of being a coach. You get to just share your passion. You get to say, hey guys, I figured out health. I love it. Jump on board. That's a benefit of being a coach. So let me talk a little bit about the rewards of being a coach. You have commissions. You make 25% on any of your retail sales. Right off the top, 25% on retail sales. Then you have bonuses for team growth. So there's a revenue structure based on the team you build. So the team you build, they still make their 25% on their retail sales, but then you make some volume and some commission off of them. Residual income, walk-away income, income that you make when you go on vacation and on Thursday when Beachbody pays you. Okay. Money shows up in my account. And let's just say, you know what? I didn't get a chance. Life came up, life circumstance happened. We had a baby, right? I have a 1-year-old right now. So during that week when Jackie was in the hospital, I wasn't working my business. I was home with my baby. On that Thursday, I got a paycheck. Now, I didn't have any retail commissions as part of that paycheck, but I had volume commissions. I had team growth commissions. So you have both retail commissions and you have volume. You can ask me about how that works. It's phenomenal. Residual income. It's a pocket of income for me. It's a pocket of income I can do something with. I can give. I can do other things with it. You get some trips. There's some recognition. So there's multiple trips each year. There's a way to earn a free trip. So in March, Jackie and I, okay, so I didn't earn this free trip. Jackie did, but I get to go along. So happy me. We earned a free cruise. We've never been on a cruise. We've never had the money to afford a cruise. We've never had that money, honestly. It's just never been there. We earned a free cruise, 5 nights in the Caribbean with my lovely lady. I'm stoked. I'm super excited. So free cruises, free trips. Jackie earned a trip out to LA. We're going to go to LA in January. Free trip. Okay. These are not trips I would have taken. I don't have that kind of money. We don't have that kind of money. We didn't have that kind of money to just fly wherever we want to. Free trips. Recognition. So there's all kinds of ways that Beachbody recognizes. There's coach calls. There's social media. There is kind of big screen stuff at Nashville. I took some pictures. I'm like, hey, that story inspires me. That coach story inspires me. I could see myself getting there. The only difference between me and someone else's recognition is time and me getting over my own crap. Okay? Me getting over my own fears. It's time and me executing after I get over my own fears. That's it. Execution, taking action, and time. So learning and personal development, the rewards. Beachbody, the coach opportunity, has made me a more confident husband. It's made me a more confident full-time employee. So one of the benefits that my full-time employer gets right now is someone who I have learned business skills and connecting with people through Beachbody. I got a raise at work, basically because I started doing personal development. I learned and grew and was able to get a raise at my full-time job. That wasn't a training opportunity my full-time job had. They don't have Success Magazine as part of your coach fee. So I'll talk about that in a second, but they don't have Success Magazine as part of it. So rewards, it's awesome. I love it. Okay, so outstanding support. We have training tools, Business Quick Start, Coach Basics, Coach Training. We've got tons of tools to support you and get you started right. So your team, your coach who invited you to this call, they have tools. There's communication. Beachbody does a great job communicating. Email, websites, blogs, podcasts, wake-up calls, newsletters, frequently asked questions, live events. They do a great job communicating. So training tools, communication, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever it is, they have support and tools in those areas. So you do not have to be a social media expert. That should have been on a slide, right? You don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a salesman, and you don't have to be a social media expert. I don't know if I even had 200 friends when I started this business. I don't think I did. I may have had 140, and 125 of those were just my family, right? So I don't know what I'm up to, maybe 1,000, close to 1,000. I'm learning social media as we go. I was not a social media expert, but I learned support. I gained their support. I used their tools. So they have amazing support. What you can expect from your team. So this is our rock solid team. This is what we do, but this is what the other teams do. So this is what your coach will do for you as a coach. So your coach, as you sign up for a coach, will do for you. We have new coach training. So that may look a little different with each team, but you'll have new coach training. You'll have some form of team calls. So monthly, maybe weekly, maybe in person, maybe over social media, maybe Zoom calls like this. You'll have challenge groups to support around specific programs or exercise initiatives or holidays. You'll have challenge groups. You'll have duplicatable systems. So I, as a coach, my upline coach, Jackie, my wife, said, hey, John, here's a system for you. Run with it. Shauna had given Jackie that system. Jackie gave it to me. I give it to my team. So duplicatable systems. Doesn't take a ton of brain power. Beachbody has all the training and all the tools. You just are handed this system and say, go at it. Okay? You follow those people in front of you. That's all this business is about. You follow those ahead of you who have blazoned a path. Okay? Just envision. We're on one path. It's a path where we know where we're going. You know how to be successful at this because other people have done it. You've got to put your ego aside. This is kind of off script. You've got to put your ego aside. I have to set it aside daily. You have to put your ego aside and say, I will follow those ahead of me. I'm not going to think that I can do this by myself or that I know better. Maybe someday when I'm a 15-star diamond coach, when I'm a superstar diamond coach, I will be able to develop my own systems and pass those on. But right now, I'm an emerald coach. All I'm being asked to do is follow a system. There's leadership training. There's Facebook team pages. There's recognition and accountability. So we cheer each other on, right? We cheer on each month. We cheer on the lives changed. But we also keep our coaches accountable because people's lives are at stake. And we will hold them accountable to say, how did you do this month? How are you doing personally? And how are you doing supporting others? Because we don't want someone to have a bad experience. We don't want someone to say, you know what, I tried it. I didn't have great support from my coach. We don't want that. So as leaders and as you build a team, you want to hold accountability and recognition together. You got to do them both. That's what leadership is. Recognition and accountability and support. So do them together. So what are the options? What are your options right now? So right now, today, what options do you have? You have two options. And thank you for hanging with me through this webinar. You have two options. You can say, I want to be a coach. I am ready to join Team Beachbody, and I want to achieve my own health and financial goals, and I want to help others achieve those. You have that choice, okay? And you have that choice to say, I want to do it, and I'm going to start it immediately. I'm going to start it tomorrow. You also have a choice to say, I'm going to sign up now, and I'm going to figure this out as we go. That's what I did. I signed up and I said, I'm going to figure this out as we go. You also have the choice to be a customer or to remain a client of another coach. Okay. So that's a choice. And guys, your own story is what's important. Dig into yourself. Dig into yourself. If you're at a point where you say, you know what, I believe in the coaching opportunity. I've seen it help others. I've seen it help me because I've been the recipient of being a coach or from a coach, but I'm just not there yet. That's fine. Okay. It's an option. There's no shame. This is about your own story. So your own story can either be a coach or a customer. Okay. No shame either way. I love our coach community. Even if you're like, yeah, you know what, it kind of sounds fun, right? Kind of sounds fun to be in a health community. Green tea's cold now, but that's okay. It kind of sounds fun. Give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. If you sign up to be a coach, you're saving on your Shakeology every month. You have access to the Success magazine. You have access to all the training material. Give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. You have your health to gain. You have transforming people's lives to gain. Just try it, okay? When you get off this call, connect with your coach. Just try it. To join as a coach, a couple different ways to join as a coach. One of them is to buy a challenge pack, because what Beachbody has done is they have packaged the coach enrollment fee as part of a challenge pack. So if you've bought a challenge pack before, that means Shakeology and a program packaged together. You can even upgrade to a coach from that previous order. One of my coaches, she had ordered a challenge pack a year and a half ago. She became a coach because of that challenge pack a year and a half ago. Or you can sign up right now by buying a challenge pack, and your coach can tell you, hey, here are the steps to help you sign up and make it super easy. So that waives the $39.95 coach enrollment fee. The second option is to just do Shakeology Home Direct. So just sign up Shakeology and add in that coach enrollment fee. Okay, here's the deal. Do the challenge pack. From my financial purchasing stewardship mindset, often there's challenge packs that are only $10 more than Shakeology by itself. Okay, depending on the month, sometimes only $10 more. Even at $20 more, $30 more, you get an amazing workout. And remember that whole be proof of the product part and have your own transformational story and focus on your own health. You need those workouts to do that. So sign up for challenge pack. I've had a couple coaches on our team who have done this, and they said, you know what? I want to give this a try. I've got an insanity workout gathering dust. Let me just try the coach opportunity by itself. Okay. Let me just try it. And then $40, $39.95 will get you into the system and will get you to try it. And that's phenomenal. $39. Okay. All of us, it's holiday shopping season around here, right? You will just below $40. Okay. Save it. Give yourself an opportunity to be a coach. I like this picture. That's my wife, Jackie. She looks much better in a coral knee-length dress than I would. So I decided I'm going to use her picture. So that's great. Ongoing service fee. So other than that enrollment fee, there's a $15.95 ongoing monthly service fee. That's what kind of grants you the 25% discount on the products. You get a website. You get actually 3 websites. You can customize them to yourself. $15.95 allows you to run your business from your phone. I don't know any other companies for $15 that you can run your business from your phone. You don't need tons of equipment. You don't need tons of computers. You don't hold inventory. You get access to the Coach Island office. Beachbody handles all the product warehousing. They handle all the shipping. They handle all the logistics. I've worked in operations. Logistics are a nightmare. They handle all of that. They handle the customer service, technical support, marketing, communication, training, all for $15.95 a month. So you get a discount on your Shakeology or any other products, get that 25% discount, and you get all of these things that allow you to build your business. Okay, it's a no-brainer. $15 a month, every month. It's a no-brainer. The Success magazine, the training, you would pay Udemy, if any of you know who online training is, you would pay tons of money for the classes and the videos that are in that Success magazine. So $15.95, no-brainer. So you can join as a customer with a challenge pack. So this is, you have that option, coach or customer. These are my most recent. This was my I'm doing this for myself. These are my 21-day fix results. I actually gained 3 pounds doing the 21-day fix. I was at kind of the lowest weight. I had felt that, you know what, I I was skinny, but very weak. I felt weak. So these are my 21-day fixed results. So I was kind of a customer, but you can still be a customer. You can sign up as a challenge pack. Your first month of Shakeology is included in that challenge pack. Your club membership, which allows you to stream workouts, is included 30-day free trial as part of that challenge pack. So you can join as a customer too. That's an option. Okay, so in the next 24 hours, what are you going to expect? You're going to expect that the person who invited you to this program will ask you a question. They'll ask you a couple questions probably. They'll say, what did you like most about the presentation? What connected with you? What was something that you said, hey, that's a huge takeaway? What connected with you? What did you like most about it? Does the Team Beachbody opportunity seem like a good fit for you to help you achieve your goals? Okay. Is it a good fit right now? Or is this something that you want to continue to consider? So is it a good fit for you? What option appeals to you? So there's two options, coach and customer. When I'm leading Insanity, it's all about options, right? You can do a move harder or more intense than I'm doing it. I show modifications and options. You can do it less intense, but that's not intense. It's what works for you. What works for you? So what option appeals to you, coach or customer? So they'll ask you that question. So think about. So these are just some takeaways. I want you to think about, what can becoming a coach do for me? Financially, physically, community, relationships, connections. What can becoming a coach do for me? How can I help? Okay, how can I help? How can I help? How can the person who invited you to this presentation help? What can we do to help you? We're all in this together, guys and gals. We're all in this together. Girls, we're all in this together. Guys, we're all in this together. Men, women, young, old, we're all in this together. Okay? And then what are your goals and dreams? What are your goals and dreams? We all have them. Some people make a dream board. What are your goals and dreams? What is the thing that keeps you up at night? What is that? If I could only do this, if I could only have this purpose, if I could only accomplish this task, or if I could only accomplish this goal, it would mean so much to me. If I could do this financially, if I could pay off this debt, if I could give to this organization, if I could save, if I could set my financial future to be different than what I think it's going to be right now. Okay, those are huge. What are your dreams? When you're walking on a beach, when you're walking through a forest, what are your dreams? What are your dreams? This can help. This can help you accomplish your dreams. Where were you 5 years ago? Where are you going to be 5 years from now? Can this opportunity change that trajectory for you? It's changed my trajectory. It has changed my trajectory. 5 years ago, I was on meds, depressed, on a couch, no purpose, no desire to help anyone else. I was just trying to figure out how to help myself. Just trying to figure out how to help myself because I was struggling. Where am I going to be 5 years from now? Okay, I've got some ideas. I've got some plans. I've got some dreams. I have some goals. Where are you going to be 5 years from now? We are the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. Who are you spending your time with right now? Are you spending your time with this coach community that challenge each other, that grow together, that develop together? Are you spending that time? Because 5 years from now, you could have transformed lives upon lives upon lives. That first picture of Shauna Penny, she transformed my wife's life. My wife transformed my life. I'm able to transform someone else's life. I've got a team. I've got goals. Whose lives are you transforming? My kids. I did a plyo kick through with my 4-year-old this morning. That's huge. We're transforming our families. It gets me emotional because it's that meaningful. It's that meaningful, this opportunity. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. I'm not giving up on you. Your coach will not give up on you. Don't give up on yourself. Join us. Figure it out. Cry, struggle. Cry, struggle. Cry, struggle. Get through it. Face your fears. Because 5 years from now, your life, your family's life, your financial life, your physical life could be drastically different. Could transform everything. This is meaningful. Thank you for spending the time. I leave some time for questions. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that all of you were able to join me. And please reach out to me directly with any questions. We've got an email address for Rock Solid, therocksolidlife@gmail.com. Feel free to reach us there. Message me, find me on Facebook. I don't mind. I love connecting with people and helping them. So thank you for spending this time with me. And I hope that you will take this opportunity seriously. Consider it. Try it. You never know. You never know the lives you will transform. The fact that I can write a check every week to International Justice Mission to save a life that is trapped in sex trafficking and slavery throughout this world is ridiculous, guys. It's huge. Every week, I get to write a check to International Justice Mission because I made a choice in July of 2014 in Vegas, Las Vegas, to take this coaching opportunity seriously. I get to write a check every week to save a life from sex trafficking and slavery. I'm wired like that. I love it. However you're wired, make an opportunity. Take an opportunity. Try it. Cheers. Thank you for spending the time.